When was the last time you took a risk? Well, in today's episode, I will share with you my insights about risk-taking and the interesting connection with gratitude. More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 154. Cha-ching! Yes! So right before we dive into the interesting connection between risk-taking and gratitude, let me put you back on track with the story I started sharing with you that demonstrate this interesting connection. Well, I was there 8 years ago in Malta, just about to make a tough decision whether to perform on stage or on the floor. It was our first show, couple show, dance show abroad. And both options weren't what we were planning for, with all the details that I already shared with you in last episodes. So I was there, my dance partner was about to arrive in a couple of minutes, and I needed to make that decision, performing on stage or on the floor. Well, last episode I shared with you how I used gratitude to help me make this decision. And how did I do that? I went deep inside me to that part that always reminds me to be grateful for whatever I have. Back then, he didn't have a name. He didn't have a name. But today he does. The optimizer. I went to him and he reminded me, how can I be grateful? So much grateful for just having this opportunity to share, me and my partner, share our choreography on stage or on the floor, wherever we perform, to the audience, share that with the audience, do what we love to do. So, last episode I shared with you how this gratitude helped me to make this decision. How did I do that? How did it help me reach the decision? I understood that regardless what we decide, I am grateful. I'm grateful for having this opportunity. So I know regardless what we choose, I'm grateful. If we choose that, I'll be grateful. If we choose that, I'll be grateful either way. That gave me also the sense of completeness. Remember, this is the priority series. Completeness is my top priority, my top value. And gratitude is a mandatory part of it. So this is how gratitude and completeness help me to make the decision to perform on stage, to go with the option associated with the highest reward. Going on stage, that's the highest reward. Why? Because they can see the full image of us. Also in the video, also the audience can see the full image of us, because perform on stage and not on the floor. But you might ask yourself what this has to do with risk-taking. Well, this is what this episode is all about. This interesting connection. You see, the gratitude helped me to rise above the risks. Meaning, the risk I already shared with you in last episodes, there were risks involved performing on the stage. There were cracks in the stage. It was too small for our choreography. And there was a strange gap between the back of the stage and the wall, and we were pretty scared not to fall into that gap, as I already shared with you. So instead of thinking too much about the risks before reaching the decision, the gratitude I had and the sense of completeness let me rise above these risks and make the decision for the outcome that we want. The highest reward, the option associated with the highest reward, which is performing on stage. This is distinguishing between the what and the how. The what was the what for us? Performing on stage. So the video of the show, our memory will be great. The audience will see everything that we've been working on, because this is on stage, better view than performing on the floor. Yeah, so they couldn't see most of us. That was the what? The gratitude. Let me see the what instead of being distracted with the how. The risks were the how. But more about that in the next episode. We dive into the difference between the what and the how. So back to you. Back to you. Think about a future decision you're going to make. A future decision you're about to make. And try to put the risks aside. And think first about the outcome. About your what you want to happen. Leave the risk aside for a second and just clarify, crystallize the picture, the outcome that you want to get. Decide what's that image, what's that outcome, and then go back to the risks and do your risk management. This is my son for you for the day. Next episode, we dive into the connection above and distinction of the what and the how. Till then, do this assignment. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.